Right now, I'm getting about 50 leads per day coming from Instagram. In this video, I'm going to give you 6 steps to grow your coaching business on Instagram. Okay, first of all, in order to grow the business, you have to be posting the right type of content. It shouldn't be the case that you're just uploading content that you think is going to work. Instead of that, it's a much better strategy to look at what's working for other coaches on Instagram and to look at what's working for them and then to create your own variations of that content. By doing that, you have a much higher chance of getting good views on your content. So to start, what you want to do is find as many of your competitors in your niche as possible, and then you save them all to a spreadsheet. And then you go through them all and you look at the reels that are getting the most amount of views. Those reels are proven reels in your niche. So then what you want to do is you want to take the reels that have recently gone viral in your niche and save those to a separate spreadsheet. So now you'll have a list of reels in your niche that have recently gone viral. And if you use those reels as a basis for your own reels, your reels will have a high chance of also getting good views. Okay, so the next step is to actually start growing. To do this, the best way to do it is by posting reels. Reels give you the potential for the most amount of reach when you have a small account. And also if people see you in your reels, then you'll build up the most amount of trust as well. So you need to start posting reels. And what you should be doing is taking the reels that you found in the research phase that have recently gone viral in your niche. And then you should be creating your own variation of them each day. So you want to post at least one reel per day. And when you're making these reels, it's really important that you make sure that they're targeting your target buyer. So if you're trying to get fitness coaching clients, your reels should be related to fat loss, building muscle, and diet. Okay, so once you start gaining attention through your reels, the next step is to have calls to action to turn those viewers into actual leads. So in your reels, your stories, and your captions, you should have calls to actions where you're telling people to comment for a free resource, where you automatically link them to the resource using ManyChat. But before they get the free resource, they should have to enter their email. You can collect their email using ManyChat directly, or you can send them to an email opt-in page where they have to enter their email before getting the free resource. And now you can communicate with these people in your Instagram DMs, and also you can send them emails. When you're doing your calls to action, it's really important that it calls out your target buyer. So if you're in the fitness niche, your lead magnets should be related to building muscle, losing fat, or diet. Okay, so once you've turned your views into leads by doing calls to action, usually you need to do some amount of nurturing. Most people won't just buy from you straight away, especially if it's a high ticket coaching program. So it helps to warm people up to you. The first way to warm people up to you is by simply posting more reels within your niche. If someone's thinking of buying from you, they're very likely to watch your reels. So the more reels that they're watching from you, the warmer they become to you. But you can also send them educational emails with a link at the end of the emails to book a call with you. You can also communicate with them in the DMs, and this is really important. The way to do it is by having an automation in ManyChat where you ask them a question after they've opted into the lead magnet. And this question will be designed, first of all, to qualify if they might be a good coaching client. And it's simply also designed just to start the conversation. The next way to nurture is through the stories. The single best way to get coaching clients on Instagram, in my opinion, is by putting case studies and testimonials in your stories. If you keep posting case studies and testimonials in your stories, you're very likely to start getting people from your audience booking calls with you, because case studies and testimonials in the stories are very potent. You can also post educational stuff in your stories, and you can also have stories that are calls to action, either to book a call with you or to reply to the story to get a lead magnet. Another way to nurture your audience is with YouTube videos. You can send people to your YouTube videos from the email list, and you can also make stories where you tell people to reply to get a link to the video, and then you use ManyChat to automatically link them to the video. You can also nurture people by having an automated email welcome sequence. And this is just a series of emails that are automatically sent when someone opts into your email list that are designed to show case studies and testimonials, educate them, and give them the option to book a call with you. Okay, so the next step is to maximize call bookings. And the bio should link straight to the landing page where you have a VSL ideally, or it should go straight to a Calendly call booking page. You can also link to the call booking page from the DMs when you're talking to people, from your emails, within the lead magnets. And you can also tell people to reply to the stories to get a link to the call booking page. On your call booking page, you should have some questions designed to figure out if people are unqualified, because otherwise you're going to be getting a lot of calls with people who can't afford your product. Okay, so once they've booked the call, it doesn't end there. Between the time when they book the call and when there's the actual call, you should be sending them content that's designed to actually remind them to show up to the call, but also to get them to be a lot warmer on the call. The best situation is when you've got qualified people come into your call and they're already sold on your program. And then the call is basically where they're asking how to get started. So you want to be sending them emails that educate them on your offer, that handle common objections that you're getting. And specifically what you should do is you should take the most common objections that you get on sales calls, and you should make sure in your emails that you hit on all of those objections. You should also try to link to any YouTube videos that you have. If someone's thinking of buying from you, you can pretty much guarantee that they're going to watch all of your content. So if you can warm them up to you by sending them links to your videos, then that's going to really help. I personally send them a text message on the day of the call to remind them to show up to the call as well.